Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Casual Mode. I am Adam, and today we are looking at the recently released SaGa Frontier Remastered. Joining me today are Brian Vitale,
Hello, hello.
Chow Min Woo,
How's it going?
and James Galizio.
Hey, folks.
All right, so just very briefly, this game is a remaster of a original PlayStation RPG, SaGa Frontier, which released in 1997, I believe. It just came out on Steam, PlayStation 4, Switch, and phones, and let's get into it. So let's start a new game. I am going to do a New Game Plus. So this is a... The game has multiple protagonists, so you can play through the game multiple times. And this was actually not in the original, but because you can play through the game multiple times, they added this ability to bring over all these things that you see here. I'm just going to bring over items for now, just to make it a little bit easier for the stream purposes. But let's do that. That's one of my save files. And which character do you guys want to do? We have 8 to choose from.
Go with red.
Actually, I'm just going to go with Amelia.
Wow.
Okay.
So I just started this game literally a few hours ago, and I don't know anything about it really. And I've also started with Amelia.
I think Amelia is a good starter character to use. So, like I said, there's 8 different characters you can pick from. The 8th one, Fuse, here is actually new, and he works a bit differently, so we won't get into that at the moment. But you can click each character, and it tells you, a little bit about the character.
Who they are.
And you get to see this nice artwork from Tomomi Kobayashi, who is the SaGa artist, who is very, very good. But let's go ahead and pick Amelia here.
So obviously, the last time we did casual mode, you were also helming the ship, and we did Romancing Saga 3. So kind of like the second verse this week.
You can change her name, but
I don't really get why there's only 3 characters that they let you to change their names for some reason.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I just assumed they gave you the choice for all of them.
Yeah, just Amelia, Loot, and T260. That's it.
so if you saw the little blurb on her screen, she was a supermodel, basically quit when she got married, and now she's in jail for some reason. There is a turbo mode. I'm going to click it so everything goes a little bit faster.
So
Ren
obviously it's
is
flipping between
Amelia's fiance.
yeah, it's flipping between like 2 events.
Yeah, so this is sort of like an in media res, kind of just like, flipping between her jail and what happened to why she's in jail.
Wait, is that Fuse right there, or is that
Yep,
just
that's Fuse.
that's Fuse.
Okay.
He's an officer. So in the original game, which this
Cameo.
story was in the original game, he was around and a character you could recruit, but he wasn't a main character, so now he is. Amelia's fiance was also an officer, so that's why Fuse is upset. But then again, Fuse is kind of always upset. Back to the jail.
She went to jail without a trial.
Yeah, not very fair. Sorry if it goes
That
a
was a
little
little
fast.
quick.
Yeah, I'm on turbo, and it kind of automatically progresses. So
Like, it's impossible.
Game.
Are you going to try? I just like how right there it was like, it's impossible. Are you going to try? Yeah, why not? It's like, oh, okay. It's like, oh gee, escape route was literally a foot away the whole time.
All right. So now if you weren't paying attention to the storyline, they're going to basically try to escape from the dungeon. They're doing or from the prison. They're doing like
I love how she.
game. Go
I
ahead.
love how she got her regular clothes back as soon as she hopped in the hole.
Yeah. Now in the original SaGa Frontier, oftentimes you just had to figure out where to go and what to do on your own. In this re-release, they changed quite a bit in terms of quality of life. So now there's this story tab. And so like these are the different slots of her story. The first one here, it literally just summarizes what we just saw, and it tells me that we need to find the freedom rune, which will allow us to escape from the prison. So first, let me just save. I have a bunch of save slots, so ignore that, but just save here. So I have 3 characters. I brought over items, but nothing else. So I'm gonna equip my people with like super duper good items for now, just so I don't get killed. So I have a bunch of stuff from previous playthroughs, so I'm cheating a little bit, but
suit.
the game does encourage this a bit for replays when you're playing the other characters. That way you don't have to start from scratch every time. Let's just say you spend 10 hours on Amelia's playthrough, and then you want to do another playthrough. Anything that you acquired in the last playthrough, you can bring back with you. So I just brought items, which alone will be kind of ridiculous, to be honest.
Now, there's no like scoring system where it's like you have to acquire so many achievements in order to carry over items or points or what. It's just
not like Trails games where you only can pick so much. You can pick everything.
You could be totally lazy and use the auto equipment.
I'm picking what I want to pick. Okay.
Come on, auto equipment.
No.
Just be total lazy.
All right. Where's the golden sword? Oh, it's at the bottom.
The thing is, though, this seems a bit weird to see you equipping all this, but it's kind of like by design, where it's like a snowball rolling downhill, where you work your way through one story, and then by the next story, you're given a handicap, and then by the next story, you have 2 stories worth of items to pick from, and then it kind of ends up becoming briefer and briefer as with each story you go through.
Well, in the original game, if you beat the game with one character, the next playthrough that you start with another character, you start the game with a little bit higher stats.
I like how you're just equipping like 3 or 4 shields, or it's just like just don't think about that too much. Just go with it.
Yeah,
I'm thinking like you're grabbing groceries up your arms, only instead there's shields. And you got like one on your shoulder and one on your like forearm.
All right,
and one on your left arm.
So after a little bit of preparation, I did not bring over any abilities or anything else, just items. But all right, so now we have to escape. Oh, fall down. So yeah, this is what the game looks like when you're running around. There is a turbo, so like you can see there, this is normal speed. You can run, but then you can do
I feel the games you navigate pretty fast, just in regular speed already.
If you do triple turbo and running,
it's like on ice skates. Now, for this remaster, I forget if this was like conjecture or actually proven, but these pre-rendered backgrounds were AI upscaled. I heard about that.
All right. Yeah, I believe they were AI upscaled. I'm not sure if they confirmed it or if that's just it. It seems like the evidence is there. All right, so we're in a battle. So Amelia has no skills, so I'm gonna have her do martial arts. Annie is a swords person and has some skills. She has got a really strong sword that I carried over. And Lisa is also a martial artist, and she starts with 1 tumble. So let's just fight these starfish things. Annie's going to be carrying me here.
Yeah, the person with the sword ends up doing 6 times the amount of damage.
Yep.
That is the strongest sword in the game, so...
So we are just supposed to find these, looking for the rune. So it doesn't, like, you kind of just have to explore and figure out where to go. Let's try this way.
I love how the guard said, "Oh, you have 5 minutes," and it's probably like been 5 minutes for them already.
Yeah, I don't think timing actually matters. Actually, I'm just gonna have everyone do martial arts for now, just to not cheat when you use that sword. Yeah. These enemies are still pretty weak,
Nice
even
try.
if I don't abuse my super equipment.
And yeah, and I'm playing. I was just a few hours ago playing Amelia's route, new game, no carryovers, and yeah, those starfish they die in 1 or 2 hits anyway. Starfish with like a human mouth, very cool.
So if you saw our Romancing Saga 3 video a couple weeks ago, it's got the same similar Saga style where characters don't have level ups; they just have stat ups. So you'll get HP ups fairly often. Because obviously HP can go up pretty high, but you can also get strength up and a bunch of other stuff. WP is skill points essentially. Actually, I think I want to go this way. I think you do want to jump.
Yeah, they hop down to the locker room.
Yep. Turbo is.
Chow, did the PS1 version of this game have the map icons and the boot icons?
Nope. You just got to figure that out on your own.
You just had to decide, like, I'm going to try to jump down this hole.
Yeah, they had no markings. It makes this game really easy now. It's like, oh yeah, I could go there now.
Yeah, you can turn off those little arrows that tell you where you can go. Before those weren't there, and you kind of just had to figure out what was interactable. All right.
Why does this dungeon have like starfish and shrimp? Just like
wow, if you carry your battle rank, you may be fighting dragons here for some reason.
Yeah, so I don't want to get into all the details about Saga mechanics because there's a lot, but generally speaking, enemies will scale with you. And so if I keep fighting in this dungeon, like let's just say I just kept fighting over and over and over and over again and never left, the enemies would get stronger and stronger and stronger. And the stronger the enemies are, the more stats you get, and the more stats you get, the stronger you are, and you can kill more, and so on from there. All right.
Don't run.
No. Now, one thing they added to the game is I can flee. You literally could not flee like this in the original version. It's honestly kind of hard for me to reconcile that you couldn't, that you would literally have to fight every battle you went into. It's a really nice quality of life. You don't want to touch the lasers.
Well, in the you supposed to equip the laser scope to see the lasers? I'm not sure you have it
Annie
equipped.
starts with it.
It's kind of weird.
Actually, I don't think you need to equip it. I think as long as it's in your backpack. But yeah.
Oh yeah. So like I said, I just started this route a few hours ago, and I noticed that it was in my inventory, so I did equip it. But I didn't actually realize that tied to the laser room mechanic. I just
that's how it works in the original game. It's like, oh yeah, why is there I keep starting these battles every time I walk into these lasers, right, that you couldn't see.
What boss fight?
Millipede Samurai with a human skull.
Nidhegg. That's a funny name.
Huh.
Those shields are really...
Sparking,
right, so that is,
or I should say glimmering. Another glimmer.
2 of them. They learn the same thing. And obviously we saw that with the Romancing Saga 3.
Another glimmer.
Really, but basically that's how it's intended to work, is that you're more likely to learn new abilities when you're fighting boss encounters.
Yeah, so just to back up a bit, you learn skills in Saga games through what is technically called glimmering, although everyone calls it sparking. And the stronger enemies you fight, the more likely a chance you have of glimmering stronger and better techniques. So, like for example, she didn't have any abilities before. Actually, she didn't learn any, so she still has no abilities. But she had a knee split and double vertical. I was having her do some martial arts, and she learned both backhand and chop. She already knew tumble and KO throw, but now she learned backhand. So there's a bunch of abilities you can learn. There's literally like 20 or 30 martial arts abilities you can learn. Quite a lot. So, but hey, we found the rune. Click it.
And you gotta leave a slot open in order to learn new abilities. If it's full, you learn nothing.
First females to make it. Intelligent
Females.
Fighting machine. Yeah, it exceeded my expectations.
This guy seems like a bit of a jerk.
I grant you a pardon.
But I guess he was true to his word, so not too much of a jerk.
Yeah, so this is some of the artwork again from Tomomi, who's extremely good.
Well, okay, so they said earlier the reason why he offered that as an option is because he quote unquote knew it wasn't possible. And even though you succeeded, he was just like, all right.
Yep.
Oh no,
it's the assassin.
All right. So one thing that I've noticed is that very brisk. Like you
Yeah,
were
it's very
attacked
terse.
within a few lines of dialogue. You went to home. You were attacked. You were saved by this guy that looks like Knuckles, and then he took you back to his base. And then he took you back to his base.
Yeah, it's a very brisk game in terms of dialogue. I think that's hilarious. You're all criminals. We don't do assassinations, though. Like, I think that as a yes.
Good people.
We're good criminals. So apparently Atlantis is a real place. You're just kind of dropping that knowledge on us. And
Wow, maybe this place is
the
actually Hong Kong, you know?
Yeah, and there's actually a thing called the Cube that they don't know what it is, but apparently has like nuclear power. All right, so I'm in like this secret society base.
So I guess you have to assume that what's the brown-haired girl's name?
Annie.
Annie. So I guess you have to assume that Annie and Lisa were in jail because of stuff they did with Gradius.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess Annie said at the very top that she had been in there like 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So how does she keep getting out?
And that little segment earlier where Annie's saying that she has a little sister that's in a nice foster family. If you play Ricky's route, you know about that little sister of hers.
Yep.
So even though the story is kind of like brisk and light, there are ways that I guess when you play as multiple characters, you get like different perspectives on similar events.
So basically, I'm joining this secret society of criminals that don't do assassinations. Oops, let me do that. So yeah, this is kind of just a interactive scene, really. Training. Didn't do very well.
You level up by shooting targets.
Ah,
Pretty hard to dodge monsters on fast forward. I'm not sure a little speedrun is gonna do it.
sparking. More sparking. We both learned kick.
And that's Amelia's first skill, I think.
Yep. I like how they're like. So this is the normal battle ending, and then it's like turbo, super turbo.
I think there's
They're
an
going
option that
crunches.
says to slow down the game when you glimmer in
Yeah,
your skill.
like we said, the turbo is a little bit. It's great that it's there, but it does get like that's why. That's why they move like that. Okay.
Well,
Those
I've played too
animations
many-
in Turbo too is kind of
Right.
It's kind of weird though, because like I've played Final Fantasy games, Trails games, and now this game, all with different versions of a turbo implementation. So I kind of like don't even think about it nowadays, but how weird it actually looks.
Like this is turbo right now. Like normal speed is this. So. But yeah.
It's like one of those things where once you play in turbo for a while and then you go back to normal speed, it's like, how does anyone ever play at this speed?
I can't go back to the original without this turbo battle speed.
and being able to flee like I wasn't able to flee before. All right, so let me. So the mission was just to get back to base, so that was pretty quick.
You already done
Literally just
20% of the
threw me
game.
in a sewer. So here's our base. It's at the back of a diner, I guess.
I played this Final Fantasy game. It's kind of cool. Even the other non-protagonist characters like Annie get some official artwork like that.
Yeah, pretty much any named character will have an illustration. So, oop. Ah,
But you got all the super outfit right at the start. I didn't know that.
I guess that's a carryover.
Apparently, one of the mechanics with Amelia is that if she wears different outfits, she has different rates of glimmering new skills. If you were like the commando or something like that, she's faster at learning like melee skills or something like that.
All right, so I just got Lisa and Annie back on my team, and they're kind of, your partners. They were there with you from the beginning, and they can basically stick with you until the end. So, effectively, how Amelia's route works is that you keep going to Rufus to do different missions for him. I believe at this point I can explore and do whatever I want, though. So I start in the city of Kurung, which is basically Hong Kong, and it's kind of your home base. There's a bunch of shops here. For example, I think this is a shop. You can sell stuff there. But yeah, you can buy stuff. I brought over all my items from New Game Plus, so I don't really need to buy anything. But I think I'll be able to leave now. Let's see. So this is the port. This is where you go to other places. Yeah, so now I can go anywhere.
And this isn't the New Game Plus carryover.
No, this is not. This is
here.
Normal. Yeah.
So like this game, this is my interpretation, having only played a few hours. I got here and I'm like, man, I can just choose whatever. And I just picked the first one on the list. Couldn't do much there, so I picked another one, found a dungeon. So very open-ended, very unscripted.
Yeah, just like
I don't know how many
games.
I don't know how many dead ends you would find if you tried to go certain places, but not your hand isn't held. I guess I'll put it that way.
Well, anyways, the basic structure you'd be doing like the magic quest, so you would go to Devon usually.
Yeah, let me go to Devon because there's a side quest that start here.
But I wouldn't know that.
Right.
If I was playing without.
You would come here eventually and be like, wow, this is like a carnival town. Let's go in this place.
Made a mistake. I like how there's flavor in the choices there rather than just like leave or exit. It's like, oh, I didn't actually mean to come here. So there's two types of magic: arcane magic and rune magic.
There's more, but those are two like opposing types. To acquire the gift of arcane magic, collect all 4 cards in the various regions. Shield card is in Urko, gold card is there, so on.
Oh, so this gives you a little bit of direction.
Aha.
But you
These
can't,
4
I guess,
playing
get
cards
them
become
with the
arcane
playing
tarot
card.
cards. You will gain the gift for this magic. All right. Let me just start the other one too. This is the same thing, but this is the rune guy.
Oh, it's yeah.
They're like
Pepsi and Coke.
competing. Right. I already got a rune actually from the prison, so there are 3 more runes. You could explore and talk to people here. I don't think there's anything that actually takes place here, but you can get a lot of flavor by just talking to people.
Yes, it's
like
sometimes
flavor,
it's fun.
Hello, from the slime.
Yeah, but I went to Manhattan first on my file just because it was the first one on the list, and I decided to go there. And I couldn't find anything to do there, but it was cool just to kind of explore around and talk to people.
Let's go to IRPR.
No, I was actually thinking I should do that, but let me go to Scrap. Actually, let me talk to... This is cheating a little bit because I played this game. I know what I need to do. But if you talk to this person, which was a skeleton... I saw it. That guy used a steel pipe like a sword. The only sword skill like that is in Wakatu. He must be from there. Wakatu. So if I try going to Wakatu... Wakatu, what should we do? Wakatu is full of ghosts. You need at least one person from there to travel safely. Really?
So you gotta find Pipe Sword Dude.
Yeah. Wait. I might be missing a step. Eventually he'll tell you something about how to get there.
I do like the idea. Obviously, I don't know to what extent SaGa Frontier executes on this because I'm not very far, but I do like the idea of just hearing little snippets here and there about specific places.
Oh, I forgot about this because of the rune quest.
Wait, so what happened?
We got swallowed by a giant monster. We
were swallowed by that monster, Tanzel or something like that.
What is this? Final Fantasy 2? Well, I guess that does make sense since Final Fantasy 2 is the real first Saga game.
Mm-hmm. Proto Saga.
We're in the belly of Tanzer. I didn't believe there was such a creature as this until it swallowed my ship recently.
A lot of characters being introduced really quickly.
She's the infamous crime boss Nomad. Crime boss, really? How scary. Good looking.
Good looking.
This is the biggest lie in the game. You can never recruit her.
So already, like, I went to a completely different dungeon when I played Amelia's route because I didn't talk to the same people in the same order.
Mm-hmm.
How many hearts does this thing have?
Lots. So we're in like some little settlement inside this beast.
Oh yeah, this is totally like a Final Fantasy II callback.
Note to self: play Final Fantasy.
Nomad is
2.
dirty. I'm trying to protect people from her. Can you help me? I'll help.
Again, I do like how the choices, instead of just being yes or no, are who cares or I'll help. Oh, there they are. Now they're yes or no.
This way.
Has this guy introduced himself yet?
I don't think so. His name is Phaon.
You can talk to the people around that little.
Oh, they probably
camp.
won't mention his name.
They'll tell you that he's protecting all the people.
Oh, he is
here.
in my team now, actually.
So I assume he's a martial artist.
Yeah, he's also a
real,
martial artist.
Yeah, no reason to make that assumption.
Kick. Alright. I'm just gonna run from battle just for time.
Wait, why is there a robot in here?
Yeah, probably got
And just
swallowed up.
follows indiscriminately.
Yeah. I'm just following Phaon for now. I want to go this way. Oh.
But yeah, it really is nice that you can just flee from battle with the press of a button. It's not even like a % chance. You just
Yeah,
you're just telling the game, I don't want to fight this.
I think we're going to Nomad's base. Is what we're doing.
Is it in the thing?
Yeah. I think I took a wrong turn.
It is like a... Oops. Yeah, this place seems quite maze-like.
Oh no, I'm going to the rune.
Yeah, that's how you get out of this place, anyways.
With the power of movie magic, we are going to blitz through this boss fight as we approached it kind of quickly without the best abilities, so it took us quite a bit of time to get through it, but just all you need to know is that we succeeded in the end.
Love how even with turbo, this fight's taking forever.
This is a very easy fight, to be honest.
There we go.
You did it. You did it.
I had Annie in the
That one
wrong spot.
Phaon died too early.
Yeah, if you had an extra person able to deal damage. Look at all those stat ups.
Wow.
All right, we're done.
That was an interesting cutscene.
So basically, that was like a side quest that gave you access to another party member. Because now Phaon just decides just to chill out with you guys.
Yep.
And
Why?
you got
Wait, how did
Phaon
that?
join you.
When did that happen? Why is
That
there?
happened during the boss fight.
Wait.
And I like how there's just very little. We saw this when you escape from the dungeon, where the game doesn't like dwell on. It's just like, yep, you're done. Go have fun, and then it just tells you like, go someplace else now. Go to Moo's tomb or go to Manhattan or whatever.
All right, this is what I wanted to do before we got swallowed. Let's go to scrap.
You just picked the wrong thing.
No,
Oh, this
you
place
just get
looks neat.
swallowed. In Amelia's route, you actually get swallowed pretty early. All right, I'm in the town of Scrap, and I just stopped by the pub. I can't.
I like that,
these people.
Xylophonist in the back.
Hey, my name is Loot. Loot got Amelia to talk about themselves. I can help you out if it's okay with you. Sure. Loot joined the party.
And Loot's another selectable protagonist, right?
Hey, lady, want to drink with me?
I think
Hi,
I do
I'm
some
Ricky.
of the
You're
arcane
cute. Come
quests.
with us. Ricky, join the party.
You just can't.
You didn't
Hello. You look
You didn't
really
even have an
familiar.
option.
Where do I know you from? I don't think we've ever met. Oh, I know. You're that supermodel I see in the magazines. What are you doing here? Amelia explained very quickly. Really? That's horrible. I can help you beat Joker. Cool. I'm not good with machines. So I just recruited
the
a couple
machines
of
are
Wait,
the
models.
joiner.
wait. So, how many party members are you up to now? 8.
8.
Wait, how come you had to pay to go back?
Oh,
It's different
you just
ships and
have
different
to
fights.
in scrap.
I like how for a lot of things in Saga, it's just like that's just how it is. You just deal with it.
Let's go to Shrike.
Now I'm gonna go to Urpo.
So basically, if we didn't have someone who had previous knowledge of this game, 2 people could pick the same route and still have like pretty different experiences.
Hey, can I not talk
Can't
to
talk
her?
to them. Go behind the counter. Be a jerk.
No,
No,
Still
I think
can't
it's
talk
too
to her.
early to do the arcane quest. That's why
I don't
I'm
think.
not
I
playing
think.
it.
Yeah, I think I can't do the arcane quest yet. So I have to do. I think you have to do. Did I not? Story.
Yeah, what is
I think
your
I have
story
to talk
thing?
to Rufus. Yeah.
So you're basically just been like slacking off and just doing random crap.
Yeah. I didn't have to do that Tanger thing at all yet.
Well, you didn't really even mean to.
Right. Let's go talk to
Like a
Rufus.
base.
Now we're in Shingro. What's this? It's a costume party? Good enough for a martial arts tournament.
I like how she asks after she puts it on. Puts it on and go, wait a minute, this isn't a dress.
Catwoman, okay?
And you actually have to wait in line in order to progress.
No!
You
Oh,
gotta
no,
lie.
you gotta do it again. Turn off your turbo mode.
Yeah, true.
No, sorry, it's Pink Tiger.
It's a vacuum cleaner.
I can't believe your opponent's a Roomba.
Oh my god.
It's too good for her. Are you supposed to lose?
You can't
No,
win, actually.
you can win.
Well,
you
you
can win.
can, but it doesn't matter. Alright, let's go get Joker. You got Rufus on my team.
Oh, you don't have all those people that you recruited are not with you anymore.
Yeah, when she does her mission segments, they're people that she recruited doesn't do the missions with you for some reason.
Wait, and is Annie with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess all that part about her having
the Gradius people.
the whole thing about her having another job was kind of like pointless.
Oop, where am I supposed to go?
Go up,
Yeah.
to the right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually,
There's a little.
I don't feel like fighting him. Are you?
Touch the jar.
Ah, turbo mode.
You see, there's like stronger monsters now. The battle rank is rose up.
I should fight some monsters.
So battle rank is like a hidden thing. You don't really ever get to check it.
Yeah, it's basically the stronger you are, or the more you fight, the more strong monsters you face. Some locations, the monsters that you encounter are just like their battle rank is just not automatically higher.
Did you see a masked man? Yeah, I saw him. Where'd he go? I'm not telling you. In fact, he told me to get rid of you. Boss fight.
Ball and chain, clown goblin, yellow fighter.
It's like the bad guys that you see from those Power Rangers. What do you call those dudes?
I don't know.
I don't even remember. I watched that whole like 4 years ago, that Power Rangers Twitch thing. And I don't remember. They almost look like those guys from like Monsters Inc.
Right now I'm just doing normal attacks, which is plenty. Bunch of stats.
You're getting a lot of stat ups, so that seems good. Lisa gets her own artwork.
Right, we're done with the mission.
And again, it just ends saying you won't get away next time, and then it just kicks you back here. So
if I go to the story. Yeah, so that's the one I just did. And now I have my whole.
What was the
party.
Secrets Unveiled one? Go back to the story menu.
That's the training.
Ah. And he just pays you.
Yep.
And you can't really do anything until you do like some exploring first. So that's how you start the next mission trigger.
So basically, right now you don't have any clear goal in mind, and it just says like,
just
go have
explore.
fun.
Now can I do the arcane quest, or do I wonder if I have to do all the rune stuff first?
Let's try the RPO first.
Yeah.
See if there's any results. Nope.
Guess I can't do it yet. Just gonna make sure.
Is this the carnival? Yeah.
Yep.
You've already learned about this, right?
Maybe I never said
Shield
yes. Oh, I don't think. Maybe you can't for Amelia. Different characters work a little differently, so I might be trying to do something that you just can't do with Amelia. So.
Well, let's go to Yorkland. See if that quest is available. If let's go to the cellar and see if everyone wants to get her drunk.
Nope. So I can't do any of the arcane quest stuff. Okay.
Yeah, they're supposed to get you drunk normally in this.
I'm just kind of wandering around now.
Well, that's kind of the intent, right?
Let's go to Shrike.
Oh yeah, I can do the rune quest in Shrike. All right.
No, we gotta go to the bookstore. Go to the bookstore.
What's bookstore? Okay. Check out his hairdo, huh? I guess your hair's better. You mean this is all I'm here for? Okay. Oh, the bookstore. That's really ugly. She's
That's
out
the
of
porn
proportion.
mag. Every character has a different interaction with the porn mag here.
Okay, we just saw the porn magazine. That was what we came here for. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for that diversion, Joe. So actually,
so I'm just exploring
when
Shrike, and I know this video has gone on for a bit here, but you can go this way. But like,
So,
that's really how you would
this
play
is
this game, is
actually-
you just kind of explore different directions and just go places, just try things. Like, let's go here.
So when I first got the ability to explore on my playthrough, this tomb is where I went first. So like I had only the core party members. I didn't have the slime or the martial artist or anything. Weirdo, whatever. And I think I'm still in my file in this place. So this is just where I ended up.
All right, so there's a rune here. Ah.
So you're just fleeing just because you don't
I'm
think
just
you'll get
fleeing
good
for
training from
time,
these guys?
basically. Yeah.
Mhm.
Honestly, though, I might be hurting myself. Even though I have good equipment, because I'm fleeing a bunch of battles, I'm not getting stats. Let me actually put shield on, Faye on. Wonder...
Shields kind of seem like, out of all the different, I guess it counts as a weapon type, huh?
Yeah.
Because like even if you don't equip a weapon, you can do all the martial artists, but then you just equip a bunch of shields and evade most attacks. So what sort of character is Loot?
Luke does sword and physical attacks. Give him the phantasm. And shields. Shields are good.
Just imagining in my head like this dancer looking at you with a sword and 3 shields.
Okay, you're martial, you have a sword, you're martial, and you have a sword. Your sword has a special capability that I got in a previous playthrough. That's okay. Nope. Turbo. All right. Katana. Look at all these enemies that are just being assholes that you'd have to fight them if this was the original game. Get out of my way.
You might need to turn off turbo or just kill them. Oh, I guess they disappear if you run away. That's right.
If you run away, they disappear, so. Boss fight.
Ooh.
This boss usually gets a little bit hard for beginners because it heals, so...
So basically,
are you not dealing? Oh, you had
I'm
to wake up
relying on New Game Plus equipment to hopefully carry me here, because I do not have I do not have good stats. Come on, beat him.
You might learn new skills. The higher the risk, the higher the chance.
Phantasm seems good. Oh, you're already out of weapon points.
So you had to equip 2 swords, so you can learn like some crappier ability and use that.
Yes. Dodge skill. Oh, I beat him.
Oh, you get nice.
I guess that's what Battle Rank 1 does. Guess it makes it pretty easy.
All these stats.
Game knew you weren't ready.
I like how Luke just rocks out on his like loot.
Ooh, now I gotta get out of here.
So you don't actually get anything for the runes until you get all of them.
Yeah. Now I have to get out of here the long way.
Unless he's playing Blue, then Blue has a region map that lets him quick travel to other locations.
But yeah, the fact that you can run away from battles is honestly kind of ridiculous. Like all these fights I'd have to do at normal speed in the original game.
Yeah, I can see like this game wasn't received well when it first released, right?
No, it's pretty well received. People like this game more than the second one, actually.
But I could just see that being like pretty tedious. All these battles that you're just instantly running away from. I'm trying to imagine I'm playing this 20 years ago or whatever, and every single one of these is something I have to just fight through.
I think once you get like better abilities, you don't really worry about encountering these battles because a lot of monsters can be like killed so fast at a point that you don't really care on how long it takes, right? You're just like trying to like you actually sometimes wish that the monsters are actually stronger so you can glimmer new skills, right?
The last rune is in Kurum, right? Chow?
Yeah, it's in the sewers.
Maybe we'll end there. All right, let's go to the sewers.
So you could have gone here a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, you just paid them off?
Yeah, you had to beat
I just
them.
paid them off. I didn't want to fight them.
If you play as Fuse, he doesn't even have the option to pay. He just beats them up.
That's actually, I like that.
I just bought
I like how
a secret board from a random seller and like on the side of the road.
Hey, that guy has a graphics card. He's gonna.
There's a shop back here for like heavy guns. This way.
I like how the skeletons. Wait. I guess I don't know why Lisa is directing you because you weren't told to come here.
Lisa is the part of the rune quest in the sewers. She's supposed to guide you on how to navigate it through this area if you're playing other characters. The only character that she doesn't appear in is Acelus's route for some reason. She won't guide Acelus's route.
Yeah, so like this quest, normally Lisa would help you on it in other routes. But it is a little bit weird in Amelia's route. She just starts helping you kind of randomly, like, oh yeah, I know where to go. I'm trying to remember.
I guess then you just kind of infer that she's lived in this town and she knows this place.
Mm-hmm.
I do like how the skeletons are like chilling and sitting down before you get close to them, and they get up.
I think there's supposed to be angel armor in this location. I forgot how to get it.
I know how to get it, but I don't need it. Stardust robe. I really should be doing some fights because my stats are honestly kind of pathetic right now.
It's fine.
We'll see what happens. This is what you can do with New Game Plus. I'm actually
we already beaten that boss earlier. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
But man, like there are. This is like on that screen all at once was 5 encounters. I guess like I almost would prefer random encounters if they were tuned differently.
Wow, I have that kind of problem with other games.
All right.
Just the amount of fights you're running away from is honestly kind of ludicrous. Not saying you shouldn't. I'm just saying like, man, they really. Oop, what was that? Oh, you loaded your quick save. Okay.
Basically, I just fell down where I didn't want to fall down, so I just reset real quick. So really, this dungeon, I think, is supposed to be a much longer dungeon, but I'm going to blitz through it in like less than 5 minutes here, really. Yeah. Boss.
Oh yeah.
I have no idea if I'm going to be strong enough.
I saw all the spiders on the map, and I thought those would each be a fight, but I'm guessing they're all kind of just for this fight. Did you
Uh-oh.
Did you get your weapon points back so you can do Phantasma?
All right. Let's see if I'll be able to beat this boss with what I have. Nope.
Nope. Oh, definitely now.
That's what happens when I just New Game Plus it, but don't bring over my stats. No.
You only need one person alive.
That chop will save.
I like how his stats start to keep going up and up. Or her stats. Maybe you should have them attack the same thing. One down.
No, it's game over pretty soon.
Nope.
Oh no.
The SaGa lifestyle. It ends in a wipe.
But yeah, it's really just because I've been skipping all battles, and that's why I have like really low HP. And if I remember correctly, well, these enemies are kind of weak, but I could get a lot of stats just by doing fighting, like all these stats I can get. But yeah, I think hopefully that gives you a good idea of just kind of the structure of the game, and you can kind of just go anywhere, do anything. Like the fact that I have Feiyong and Loot in my team is just because I happen to run into them, kind of thing.
Yeah, and you got them in 2 different places. One you got from
and I don't even have to be doing this quest right now. I could be talking to Rufus and going to, I think you go to Baccarat next, going there. I could explore some of the tombs and Shrike. So there's just kind of with that normal SaGa style, you can kind of just go in whatever direction you want. Well, is there anything else I need to show you? Chow, is there anything else I should like visit?
No, I don't think so. I just want to see that thing in the Shrike area was there. I just want to see if it's cut out because I never checked it in my game.
Yeah, you're just trying to stats from just fighting these dudes.
Are you just trying to get out of here now, or?
Yeah.
Only Blue has the luxury of trying to get out with quick travel.
Yeah, Blue
WP
is one of the main
is
characters, and he can quick travel. So.
And WP is what you use to use your weapon abilities, right? So getting more of that basically just means you can use more. But no, not going that way.
So
there should be a shortcut to get back. You end up in where the airport is.
I don't think you can take the shortcut with Amelia.
Oh, rip.
Oh, I gotta go back the long way.
You're almost out, right?
Yeah, I think there's one more sewer area.
I don't know how you avoid
Pro dodging strats.
That's some good dodging, right?
All right, so I'm back.
Speedrun strats.
So now if I talk to Rufus again, I think I can do the next main mission. Maybe not for this video though, but that's where you would go. Yeah. So you do the next main mission here, which is at a casino. So Amelia gets
basically that.
outfits.
Yeah. So Amelia kind of gets a little bit of a, I don't know, a main path through the Gradius group.
No, I'm in a bunny suit. Because of course I am.
Good place to end up.
Yep.
So,
I'll leave it at that.
I guess one last thing. Can you go to the story journal thing? So does that mean you're basically about halfway through her story? Am I reading that right?
Yeah, it's really that short.
So basically, no. Obviously, yours is a bit abbreviated because A, the turbo, B, you're running away, and you could be even faster if you transferred over stats. So, but no single story will take several hours or
Yeah,
a handful of hours per
game
story.
isn't really that long. It's just basically how much you know. I mean, like, I think you actually beat Amelia's route in about half an hour if you're a speedrunner, right? And I think, it's like only your first time it'll take a really long time because you don't know where the locations are, right?
But yeah, you could spend like your first playthrough learning the locations and familiarizing yourself with the game, and then not only do you carry over stuff, but you just have the knowledge firsthand every time you load up a new character, and it takes less time. So I didn't see what you
load
picked.
up
What did you
loot here real quick. I'm just gonna click through it. So I started a different character, Loot. He's kind of just like a vagabond. He just kind of wanders and does what he wants. But now if I
And he starts in this.
if I look at Loot stats now, he's got like really high stats because of this time I actually brought over his
Everything.
Yeah, I brought over everything for New Game Plus. And I know New Game Plus, it maybe is a little weird that we're focusing a lot on that, but for a game where you have multiple characters and multiple routes, I think it really is a smart addition. That way, you don't spend, like, Amelia's route on her own, if you're starting from zero, let's just say it's like 8-10 hours, something like that. And then if you start a different character, you're not starting from zero sort of thing. So,
Well, let's say you want to play just each character once. Like, all but one is going to be in some version of New Game Plus.
right, you can chain your bonuses. So basically, any item you pick up, any skill you learn, that's all. In a sense, it can be permanent. You don't have to, but by the time you're getting around to later characters, you don't really want to start from zero each time necessarily. So it's nice.
This character has absolutely no story, so...
Yeah. What's Loot's story again?
Some guy gave you a free ride, then you find out he's
yeah.
evil.
I think I have to talk to Fuse, and then here's Fuse again. Blah blah blah. Fuse is pretty important, even in like the original game, even before he had like his own little route.
So each character gets a different kind of level of hand-holding in terms of being told where to go.
Yeah, but this guy has absolutely nothing to do. So basically right now, if you continue your story, you'll end up in the last boss dungeon. So you tell me.
Yeah, he's already 3 out of 5.
Right?
So yeah.
Imagine you're a fresh player and you start this guy and you end up in the last boss dungeon. And it's like...
So basically, 2 people starting this game for the first time, having no idea what they're doing. One person might pick a character that they're really jiving with and really interested in, and then one person might pick Loot and says, this game stinks. Wait, are you already on step 4?
Yep.
I have not paid attention to anything you selected.
All right, I think I want to go to Nelson.
Man, like Adam's just like giving up any pretenses. He's just speedrunning this game.
Like, where are we at? What are we doing? I'm lost.
Loot's route was kind of always like this, though.
Yeah, it's always like this.
He doesn't have a lot of story.
In fact, his story actually has more story in Fuse's route.
Oh, this is like the longest competition in the game. Wait, go back to your... I want to go to your story menu. You're on the last step already. Yep. What?
Basically, that whole speed conversation was like that guy that gave you a free ride was evil. It's like, okay.
So you're going back to this person.
This is the last boss's dungeon.
I literally didn't recruit anybody.
I hope you're going to be able to beat him.
Well, he
DSC,
transferred over
DSC.
stats and items, so I assume so.
Just equip DSC. He might be able to do it.
Oh yeah. So Luke just ends up on a vessel following this captain to assault another place.
You didn't equip your skills.
Oh, you actually have the captain on your team.
Oh, I do have the captain. I don't think I've ever trained up the captain though.
You don't need him.
This is now just an experiment, okay? That's all this is. This casual
Okay,
mode is
equip the
over.
captain's
This is just
skills.
this is just an experiment. I'm not even.
She's actually one of
worried
the strongest characters in the game, but
about- Yeah, but I'm not even gonna try.
yeah. Joined you too late. I think that's also a problem with this game is that some characters join you really late and they have no. You don't want to spend all that time leveling them up again, right?
Yeah, this is now an experiment. Casual mode is over. Thank you for watching, everybody. Alright. Seeing how fast I can beat Loot Trout on New Game Plus, only using loot. Alright. So run away.
Hey, now you're not just using loot; you also have Captain
Captain
with you.
Hamilton, yeah, but I've never used her though, so she's not powered up.
She's
Deadweight.
a decoy. It's basically each stop along the track. You just have to. Is that a boss? Nope.
I think it's a mini boss.
That you can run away from.
Mm.
Oh, here's the final boss.
Yeah, I'm already at Loot's final boss.
A robot dog.
It's a
Tank.
giant Gundam.
You just shoot it.
Do this. Yes.
Oh, the complete version.
Oh, he's probably.
She wasn't much help. Oh, there he goes.
So it's gonna be close. I don't think I'm gonna be able to win. I need more decoys. Or actually, if you
That's a
attack
decoy.
if
Attacking
you
the dead
attack
body.
body.
Oh, now it's a humanoid. Bipedal. It's still a decoy. Poor captain.
Wow, what a scumbag.
I'm not doing too hot. Die!
I think this boss is done. No, maybe not.
How much health do you have left?
Oh,
I win!
Sorry, Mappa, I'm back.
the end.
There, beat Loot Trout.
Very good.
That's not
Amazing.
I totally followed that. Wait, so what is this?
Oh,
This
this
is
is
a
the
death
developer room.
In the original game, you had to beat it with all the characters to get this dev room.
I love the turbo mode spinning bunny girl. Very good.
This is one of the SaGa leads, Hanazawa. I don't think Kawazu is actually in this room, but Koichi's here. Anyway, that's a good ending. That's a good stopping spot. Sorry about that. Oh, I forgot. I don't want to fight you.
Wait, the developer room has encounters?
The Tree of Mana.
I think this is Koichi Ishii, who is now the boss of the, or he was the boss of the Mana series, and now he's the CEO of Grezzo. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Hey, did the enemy just spark a skill? Oh no, I sparked a dodge. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to do this. I'm fighting Koichi Ishii.
And it's dead.
Oh.
Alright. Alright, I won't do any more. There we go. So, any final questions?
I think I'm good.
I am very confused, but I have no specific questions.
When are you gonna start streaming speedrunning, Adam?
Yeah, that was really cheap though with the with the
He's got to get
plus
better at
bonuses.
dodging enemies.
Yeah. Well, with that, we'll call it here. Thank you for watching, and join us for the next casual mode video, whenever that will be.
Later, everyone.